Welcome back to AFT Dice League Season 13. It is round 14. After this round, we've only got 3 rounds to go to the finals. All right, match of the round, this round 14 is Port Adelaide in 6, Adelaide in 3rd at the Adelaide Oval. So it's another showdown. All right, let's go to the first game for round 14. It's Richmond versus Carlton at the MCG. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter's completed. Carlton have kicked 6 goals for 40 to Richmond for 125. Let's kick off the second quarter. And at halftime, it is Richmond by 13 points at 65 to 52. Richmond kicked 6 goals in that second quarter to Carlton 1 goal. All right, let's go to the third quarter. And 3-quarter time siren has gone, and Richmond are just in front by 2 points, 79 to 77. Let's go to the final quarter. And the final siren has gone, and Richmond have won by 17 points, 16-9, 105 to Carlton, 12-16, 88. So that pushes Richmond in 7th spot, Carlton down to 15th. All right, let's go to the match of the round. It's the showdown. Adelaide Oval, Port Adelaide versus Adelaide first quarter. And the first quarter has completed, and there was 11 goals at first quarter. Port Adelaide 40, Adelaide 32. Let's go to the second quarter. Halftime siren has gone, and Adelaide are 4 points up. They kicked 5 goals, 1 to Port Adelaide, 3-1 in that second quarter, and it is Adelaide by 4 points, 63 to 59. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter has completed, and Port Adelaide after halftime have kicked 3 goals, 1 to Adelaide, 1 goal, 1. And Port Adelaide are 8 points up going into the last quarter, final quarter. And the final quarter has completed, and Port Adelaide have won by 14 points. They kicked 15 goals, 8-98 to Adelaide, 13-6, 84. All right, let's go to the third game of the round. It's Essendon versus Fremantle at Marvel Stadium. Essendon in 16th, Freo in 12th. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter is completed. Fremantle have kicked 5 goals, 5 to Essendon, 2-3-15. So it's 20 points the difference at quarter time to Fremantle, second quarter. And Fremantle have kicked 6 goals, 5 to Essendon, 4 goals, 2 in that second quarter. And at halftime, it is Fremantle by 35 points. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter siren has gone, and Fremantle have kicked 6 goals, 3 in that third quarter to Essendon, 4 goals, 3. And it is 47 points the difference to Fremantle, 115 to 68. Let's go to the last quarter. And the final siren has gone, and Fremantle have won by 39 points. Essendon final score 14-13, 97 to Fremantle 20-16, 136. Well, that so we've got Collingwood, Essendon, Melbourne, all out of the finals race. All right, so we've got Fremantle pushing up to 10th, Essendon down to 17th. Let's go to the next game. It is Brisbane versus Melbourne at the Gabba. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter was a tie, 1-3-9 apiece. Let's go to the second quarter. Halftime siren has gone, and Brisbane have kicked 5 goals, 3 in that second quarter to Melbourne, 1 goal, 4. So Melbourne lose, they would have lost 10 in a row. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter siren has gone, and Brisbane have kicked 6 goals, 1 after halftime to Melbourne, 4-6-30. So it's Brisbane by 30 points. Let's go to the final quarter. And the final siren has gone, and Brisbane have just held on by 6 points. Brisbane final score 13-9-87 to Melbourne, 11-15-81. So that puts Melbourne in 16th spot. with 10 losses in a row. And Brisbane push up to 6th spot. And they've got 2 wins on the bounce. All right, let's go to the next game. It is West Coast versus Collingwood, the 5th game of the round. Let's go to the first quarter. In the first quarter, West Coast have kicked 2 goals, 6 to Collingwood, 1-2. And this is played at Optus Stadium. Let's go to the second quarter. And the second quarter, Collingwood have kicked 5 goals, 5, 35 to West Coast, 1-8. So at halftime, it is 17 points of difference, 43 to 26. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter, Collingwood have kicked 12 goals, 12 to West Coast, 4 goals, 12. And at three-quarter time, it is Collingwood by 48 points. All right, so they're looking for their 3rd win for the season, Collingwood, and West Coast. They were looking for their 4th win in a row, but it's not going to happen. All right, let's go to the final quarter. And the final siren has gone, and Collingwood have won by 54 points away from home at Optus Stadium. Collingwood 18-17, 125. Collingwood to West Coast 9-17, 71. All right. So that puts 3 wins on the board for Collingwood, and West Coast, they are just hanging on by a thread in the 8. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Game 6, Sydney versus North Melbourne at SCG. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter's done. North Melbourne have kicked 5 goals, 2, 32 to Sydney, 3 goals, 6, 24. All right, so it is 8 points the difference North Melbourne's way. Second quarter, halftime siren has gone, and Sydney in that second quarter have kicked 6 goals, 6, 42 to North Melbourne, 1-5-11. So it is pushed out to 23 points the difference to Sydney. Let's go to the third quarter. In the third quarter, siren has gone, and after halftime, both teams have kicked 3 goals. Sydney 3 goals, 4 to North Melbourne 3 goals, 3. So it's 24 points of difference going into the last quarter. Final siren has gone, and in a thriller, North Melbourne have just got up by 2 points. North Melbourne score 14-14, 98 to Sydney 13-18, 96. So in that last quarter, North Melbourne kicked 5 goals, 4 to Sydney 1 goal, 2-8. All right, so that puts North Melbourne in a good position in 7th spot, pushing West Coast down to 8th. Sydney have lost their touch on the top position at the moment. So let's go to the next game. It is Hawthorn versus Gold Coast Suns at Marvel Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter's completed. Hawthorn have kicked 5 goals, 1 to Gold Coast, 1-3. And it is Hawthorn by 22 points. They are going for their 2nd win in a row and keep on top of the ladder. All right, let's go to the second quarter. And the second quarter was won by Gold Coast. They kicked 5 goals, 6 to Hawthorn, 3-4. And it is 8 points the difference Hawthorn's way, 53 to 45 at halftime. Third quarter. And three-quarter time siren has gone, and Gold Coast, they are up by 13 points at three-quarter time. They kicked 5 goals, 3 after halftime to Hawthorn, 1 goal, 6. All right, let's go to the last quarter. And the final siren has gone, and the Gold Coast team have hung on by 9 points. They kicked 3 goals, 6 in that last quarter to Hawthorn, 4 goals, 4. But in the end, Gold Coast have won. Final scores, Gold Coast 14-18, 102 to Hawthorn 13-15, 93. So it looks like Hawthorn may have lost their spot on the top of the ladder. We'll wait and see. Second last game of the round, it's GWS Giants versus St Kilda at the Giants Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter has completed. GWS have kicked 6 goals, 6 to St Kilda, 4 goals, 5. And it is 13 points the difference to the Giants. Second quarter, Halftime siren has gone, and it was level in the second quarter. Both teams kicking 5 goals, 6:36. All right, let's go to the third quarter. And three-quarter time siren has gone. And GWS Giants, they kicked 3 goals, 4:22 to St Kilda, 2 goals, 6:18. And it is the Giants by 17 points. Is it first to 100, or will the Saints come back? Let's go to the last quarter. And the final siren has gone, and it was a thriller in the end. When the siren had blown, it was GWS Giants winning by 1 point. The Giants 17-22, 124 to St Kilda 17-21, 123. What a thriller game. St Kilda kicking 6 goals, 4. Just wasn't enough. They had to kick another 2 points, but not to be. All right, so St Kilda, they're in 14th spot. GW's are in 13th spot. All right, so let's go to the last game of the round. It's Geelong versus Western Bulldogs. If Geelong win, they are on top. All right, let's go to the first quarter down at GMHBA Stadium. And the first quarter's completed. Western Bulldogs have kicked 3 goals, 4:22 to Geelong, 1-4-10. And the Doggies are up by 12 points. Let's go to the second quarter. In the second quarter, the Doggies have kicked 5 goals, 5:35 to Geelong, 1-8. So the Western Bulldogs are now up by 39 points at half time. Let's go to the third quarter. In the third quarter, the Bulldogs kicked 3 goals, 2:20 to the Geelong Cats, 2-1-13. So the Cats just can't get that win to be on top with a half game clear. But the Bulldogs, with another win, it looks like they are travelling up the ladder. Final quarter, and the final siren has gone, and the Bulldogs have won by 67 points against the Cats. They kicked 16 goals, 14, 110 to Geelong, 5-13, 43. So that drops the Cats by, they were second, and now they're down by 5th spot. They've lost 7% in that game. All right, the final 8, the top 8 is Hawthorn, Port Adelaide, Sydney, Adelaide in the top 4. And then it goes Geelong, Brisbane, North Melbourne, and West Coast. And down the bottom, they got their 3rd win of the season, is Collingwood down the bottom with the wooden spoon at the moment. Let's go to match of the round. It is Hawthorn, number 1 versus number 3, Sydney, down at Marvel Stadium. So that is going to be an absolute ripper. So whoever wins that could well be half a game or 6 points clear of the other teams. All right. That concludes round 14. We'll see you for round 15 on the 26th of August, 2026.